Oftentimes when we search in the biblical text, we do want to search everything. We want to search all of the New Testament or all of the Old Testament. But very often we want to focus a little bit more carefully on a particular section, maybe a particular book, a particular group of books, or an author. What I want to show you in this screencast is how to limit your searches to a particular range within the biblical text. When you open up a search window, what you'll find is that the default is to have any morphological search be done in all passages. And that would mean the entirety of the particular resource that you're looking at. Currently I'm going to search through the Biblia Hebraica Studartensia, and it defaults to all passages. So that would be all of the Hebrew Old Testament. But let's imagine that I want to change that. The setting which handles that is this second item in blue in the search window. You'll notice that I can click on this and it will open up options for choosing different ranges within that particular text. The default is all passages, but there are other options that are listed. The defaults are going to be down a little bit lower on this window. You can see that there are some common divisions that you could choose that might be appropriate for your search. But the one thing I want to focus on is this option down at the bottom to create your own reference range. So for example, let's say that I wanted to search only within the book of Isaiah. I could simply type the abbreviation for that particular book. Whoops, I've accidentally done it in all caps, didn't mean to do that. And then give it a particular title. Click Save, and now that's going to be included as a division that I can use for searching the biblical text. Now once I've chosen that, I would then simply go and execute my search as normal. So for example, let's imagine that I wanted to look for the Hebrew word chesed within Isaiah. I would then execute a lemma search, and I would look for that particular term. And then I would execute the search as normal. And you'll see that now it returns all of the occurrences of chesed within the book of Isaiah. Now what's interesting is when I have the search highlighted here, if I were to change the range, it would then dynamically change the search. So let's say, for example, I decide I no longer want to look in Isaiah, but I do want to look in the Torah. I could then pick that division, and notice what happens. The search will dynamically change so that that is the range in which I have looked. So it enables you to very quickly look at different sections of the biblical text and focus on what you would like. The principle of restricting your search works the same within the New Testament. Let's imagine that I wanted to look within the book of Revelation for a particular word. You can see now that I'm going to search the Nestle Island text, and then I would go to my passages section, and you can see there are several here that I have used in the past, but Revelation is not one of them. So I could then go here and pick a new range, putting in the book abbreviation, and then giving it a particular title, and saving that, and now that's available to me. So I could look within the book of Revelation for a particular word. And so just to illustrate the point, let me do a lemma search for the word pistis within the book of Revelation. And you can see there that the search was restricted only to that particular book. And again, it's dynamic. If I were to change this to the book of Acts, for example, it would then rerun the search in that particular book. The long and short is that you can very quickly and easily change the search range. All passages is going to be the default, but you can very quickly change that to some preset limits, or you could even create your own very quickly using this drop-down option here in any one of the search windows.